Hello. It is your mom of three in NYC, and I am back with another video. Yay! If this happens to be your first time on my channel, come on through. My name is Tanae, so I'm the mother of three nosy. My kids, I love them, but they are very nosy. They will be in adult conversations with their eyes and their mouths open. Living in the heart of New York City, I have a YouTube family, my tribe. I would love for you to become part of it. And all you have to do, SUBSCRIBE, please smash that subscribe button below. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you get the alert. This video is a review / recap of Married at First Sight, season 17, episode 1. The title of this episode, my friends, Mile High Matrimony. The episode starts off with Michael. Michael is the only groom whom we don't know the bride. The casting special ended with the experts matching 4 couples and then saying, we love this guy, let's find him a mate. Like a teaser, it starts with him at the end of the aisle, and then we see the back of the bride, and then we hear the back of the bride say, I don't think I can do this. In my notes, is this a first? Does he get left at the altar? And the reason that we don't know is because they now flash back 2 weeks previously. The rest of the episode is 2 weeks before the actual weddings. There are 4 parts to this. 4 parts to the show. The first part of the show, the brides and grooms break the news to their friends and their family that they are getting married. They found them a match. They will be getting married in 2 weeks. Emily, her friends are concerned. I will say that. And they're a little bit shady. Just a little bit shady. They are concerned that she's never been in a relationship. I literally watched this part 3 times. Her friend said, Emily needs to focus on understanding what other people want because she's always just focused on herself. We're gonna get into it. I think Emily is a fun girl. She is, what do they call them? Hot girl. She likes to have a good time. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how she settles down into becoming a wife. She has been matched with Brennan. I got the bro vibes for sure, hanging out with his friends, breaking the news, but there was one line that concerned me. It concerned me when Brennan said, and I quote word for word, I took notes, he won't settle for anything less than an amazing relationship. Red flag. He won't settle for anything. I love love and I'm here for it. I want you to have an amazing relationship. But please note, footnote, an amazing relationship is nurtured and grown and worked for by the 2 partners. And I need you to know that. It's not just gonna fall in your lap, an amazing marriage. No, you're gonna have to work for it. 8 weeks long enough? Orion and Lauren. Orion tells his friends and his family, and he really is looking for everlasting love. In my opinion, Orion's crew were the most happy about this decision. In my opinion, from all of the family and friend groups that we saw, the news being broken, Orion is definitely the group that, in my opinion, seems the most happy and excited about this process. Lauren, her friends, I'm here for it. The Black Experience are playing cards. I hope it's spades. Playing cards, having a get together. And she breaks the news that they found her a match. She's getting married in 2 weeks. Something I did find interesting is that Lauren identifies as queer. She said that she definitely wants the safety of a man. My concern is because he self-admittedly and the experts has both masculine and feminine energy. Is Orion masculine enough for Lauren? Just put that question right in the back of your head. Is Orion masculine enough for Lauren? Austin and Becca. Austin's parents. Were the stars. Austin's parents, point blank, period, poo, were the stars of the show. When I say they kept it real, let's discuss. Austin has a roommate, and I think the roommate is there kind of as a buffer for when his parents show up for dinner. He breaks the news to them. His dad said the very first line out of his mouth, chances are pretty good that it's not going to work out. I was like, yo, Dad, really? He realizes what he just said and how negative it sounded, because then he tries to like cushion it by saying, but it could work out. According to his mom, and I really do agree with her, chemistry cannot be built. Either you have it or you don't. I think that she's right. I think attraction can grow. I do. When Austin asks both his mom and his dad, do they think he's ready for marriage? No. The most awkward moment, you guys, in the entire episode. They both said no. He's not ready. Mom's not thrilled. She's not thrilled at all. It's not funny to her. It's not entertaining. It's not adventurous. No, she's not here for it at all. She said, you should be very nervous. I'm concerned, and I don't want Austin's mom to prejudge Becca because of how artistic she is with the pink hair. I'm concerned. Austin's mom is not here for it at all. It's gonna be really interesting to see how that unfolds. Becca, her friends do seem supportive. I will say that. Her friends do seem supportive. Cameron is shown breaking the news to family friends that are kind of like his surrogate parents here in America. They're supportive. They're surprised, but they're supportive. Claire's family is shooketh. Don't forget that she is part of a quadruplet. Unfortunately, she mentioned her brother passed away, so it's her and her two sisters. They're shooketh. The mom is concerned. And as I was watching like her mom's reaction, I was thinking like, how would I feel? I'm a mom, right, of 3 kids. What if one of my kids came to me and said, hey mom, I'm marrying a stranger? Like, how would I feel if one of my kids came and said, mom, I'm getting married to a stranger in 2 weeks? That's wild. Can you imagine? You know nothing about this person. You are going to commit to spending the rest of your life with them. Wild. I thought about it from my personal standpoint. I have a little bit more grace for these moms because it's a lot. Like your beloved child with a stranger, a whole new family. It's a lot. It's a lot. So the first part of the show, as I mentioned, there are 4 parts, breaking the news to friends and family that they have been matched and will be wed in 2 short weeks. The second part of the show is about getting that fit ready, the wedding dress and suit shopping. Emily has a mini freak out in the bridal store. She feels rushed, she gets overheated. Her friends mention that they're concerned that because she has not been in a relationship, I will link my review for the casting special below. I mentioned, just watch it, watch the video. I too am concerned about Emily never being in a committed relationship, her first one being a marriage. One issue that her friends bring up is that they're concerned that she avoids questions, because when you are in a relationship, you cannot avoid questions. When you are a partnership with another person, they have questions, you have to answer them. On a similar note, Brennan's friends remind him that he cannot check out. When he enters territory in the relationship that makes him uncomfortable, he doesn't want to deal with it, he has to. So it's good. That's gonna be an issue. You heard it here first. Breaking news. You heard it here first. That's gonna be an issue. Lauren, when she goes wedding dress shopping, it's a tender moment. She really misses her mom. I completely understand. 100%. And she really handles it with a lot of grace. I feel for her in those moments. Ryan, he's cute. Like, his whole family goes suit shopping, and I like that he said that he really wants to look his best for his new wife. I thought that was sweet. Third part of the episode, bachelor and bachelorette parties. I think they kind of rushed it because I would have liked to see the grooms meeting each other for the first time, and then the brides, they just kind of show us them getting wild at their bachelor and bachelorette parties. What was really interesting to me was the way that Becca and Austin, and they've been matched, both handled the strippers at their respective parties. Becca, she actually ran away from the male stripper. Austin tried to cover up one of the strippers at his party. It was definitely gonna be a great story they tell each other. Emily, what did I just tell you? She is the hot girl. Even Lauren says it. Even Lauren said Emily is a party girl in a party world. She gets wasted. And when I was watching her, no judgment, have a good time. Do you, boo? Headstand and a mini skirt and a mini dress. She had a white mini dress on. She's doing handstands. Wasted. Even her in her confessional, she's wasted. And I'm not judging her. I'm here. Have a good time, boo. Do you? I am concerned that they repeated it again. She has never gone beyond 3 dates with a person until they ghost her. And Emily said she thinks that things are going well. They had a great time, they're vibing, and then they ghost her. We need to look at why. What the common denominator in all of these interaction, entangled situationships is you. Why? Why do you think things are awesome and they ghost you every single time? I honestly think there needs to be some work that needs to be done. Emily has some work, because if this is any representation of how she is in social scenes, girl, I'm gonna stop it right there. Let's keep going. I said Emily's on the wall. We're gonna leave that there. Leave it there. Part 4 of the episode is the wedding day, and this is the wedding day of Emily and Brennan. We learn more about Brennan's family. His parents are from Russia. They immigrated from Russia. His parents are there for the wedding, as is his brother from New York. Brennan says his dad just gave him a look, right? An interesting look. And the mother tries to buffer it, saying it's a look of pride, right? Right? To her husband. Dad's not sold. Dad's not sold. Dad, he's not sold on it. He tries to be as positive as I'm sure he can be for his son being brave and doing this experiment. He's not here for it. But he's there. He's still being supportive. One thing that I, Taneza, judge on whether I use it as a barometer initially of if this couple is going to work out is that first look. I do. The first look, that moment where the groom is standing there waiting nervously and the officiant says, "Please rise." And he turns and he sees his bride for the very first time. Reaction is everything. Everything. When Brennan first sees Emily, he literally looks so relieved. Like, physically, his body, like, relaxed. He sighed. Emily was so smiley. So this is an awesome first look, you guys. Awesome first look. When she reached the front of the room, he gave her a hug, which was sweet and did not feel forced or awkward. I have in my notes, it's a good sign that they seem to find each other attractive. I'm here for it. So far, so good. So far, so good. Emily, I think, has some growing up to do. I really do. And I really just don't want Emily to think that because she's getting married, that's going to make this a good relationship. And it's going to take work from both of them. So far, so good. Let's stay positive. That, my friends, concludes our review / recap of Married at First Sight Denver season 17 episode 1. I will link my review for the casting special, so make sure you check that out. I look forward to seeing you in our next review. Bye for now, tribe.